Hey guys, how's everyone? This is Naman and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can build a perfect fall and winter sneaker collection and how you can have that perfect sneaker rotation that everybody notices you when you go to your college or to your office. So in today's video, I'm going to show you some of my own sneakers which I have in my personal collection that are going to be perfect for fall and winter. So I've divided that perfect sneaker collection in 7 different categories. Like in my last video, I talked about 5 different categories of uppers that you can have for fall and winter. In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 different categories for sneakers. And for the first one, I'm going to start with the obvious. You need to have a perfect black sneaker for fall and winter. In black colored sneakers, you have a lot of different options that you can consider. First of all, talking about it from perspective of streetwear, if you're someone who is, I don't want to say young, but if you're a college going kid or if you're more inclined towards streetwear, if your outfits are generally hoodies, cargos, or maybe even denims, but loose and baggy fitted denims, then you can go for some streetwear specific black colored sneakers. A perfect black colored sneaker for streetwear is definitely going to be an Air Jordan 4, and this is obviously one of the best black sneakers to ever release. So this is a bit chunkier, a bit bold, a bit out there, something that you can wear with cargos, denims, joggers, and obviously being one of the OG Jordans, everybody would notice them on your feet. Now, obviously, they're not available right now, but we do have a lot of alternate to such chunky black sneakers. To give you another example, we have black Air Force Ones. But if in case you want something which is a bit more grown up, a bit more sleek, a bit more in trend sort of a silhouette, then you can go for something like Adidas Originals Specials. This is a sleek low top silhouette, very similar to obviously your Adidas Sambas. We have got Puma Speed Cats, we have got Puma Palomos. So sleek low top sneakers made with suede material. They elevate your outfit. These are something that you can wear with your grown up outfits. You can wear them with semi formal, semi casual kind of outfits, wherein you can go for shirts, trousers. You can wear them with jackets. You can also wear them with casual blazers. So again, a bit grown up, a bit more stylish, a bit more in trend, and at the same time, they're not so bold that everybody would notice them right away. They blend in really well. Wherein if you wear something like a Jordan 4, this is probably the first thing anybody would notice in your outfit. Coming to the second one, now people who have been watching me for some time know that I am someone who loves wearing white sneakers. I have probably 10 white sneakers in my collection. But as soon as fall and winter hits, I change my white sneakers a little bit in a way that I do not go for like an all white sneaker, like something like an Air Force One. I do not wear them that often. I switch them to a bit more creamish or a beige sort of a sneaker, something like this, like my Nike Vomero 5. This is still a lighter colored silhouette, like I like, but this is not your typical white. It's more like creamish and beigeish. Another great alternate to this, if in case you want something a bit inclined towards grown-up fashion, like your Adidas Specials, we have got Asics Skyhand OG. But yes, at the same time, it's not that I stopped wearing my white sneakers completely. But instead of going for something like an all white, I go for something like these, like Air Jordan 3 White Cements. This is a white silhouette with black and gray hints on it, a little bit of red as well. So it is not as flashy like an all white sneaker, but a white sneaker with a few other colors on it. So it looks a bit better. Now for the third category of sneakers, we're going to focus on colors which are a bit more inclined with the nature. So during this change from summer to fall, the first change that we see in the nature is that we stop seeing those bright yellow, orange, red sort of colored flowers. We see a bit more green, we see a bit more brown. So you can also start wearing such colored sneakers to match with the nature. So you can wear different shades of brown, you can wear different shades of green. Now I have been buying a lot of brown sneakers lately for the past couple of years. So I do have a lot of different options that you guys can consider, and because I have a lot of those, I'm going to quickly go through them, all of them, most of them, real quick. The first one that I would recommend is something which is not your typical brown, but more sort of a color combination of beige and brown, something like Puma 180. On this, we see three colors. We see beige, we see brown, and we also see a little bit of cream. So this is perfect for a fall season, wherein you're typically not wearing those darker brown colors. You're a bit more focused towards beige and brown. These kind of sneakers would go perfect. But in case if you're someone who is typically into brown, then you can obviously go for something like this, a very darkish shade of brown. These are New Balance 2002R. I really like this silhouette. I really like this specific dark brown color. But apart from dark brown, we also have a little bit of gray, a little bit of green. But apart from these two, a very lighter shade of brown or a very darker shade of brown, we also have a lot of different color options when it comes to brown. For example, Converse Chuck 70s. And this is sort of a taupe brown color. So this is not too light, this is not too dark. Now this is sort of a special or a different shade of brown. This is my Van Skate High in the Picante brown color. This might be a bit difficult to find, but if you can find something like this, then do get it, because these are the kind of brown colors that stand out really well, and you will not see a lot of people wearing them out in the market. And apart from these four, I also have a couple of brown colored sneakers that I've kept over here. This is one of my recent sneaker pickups. People who know, they know. This is, now this is not your typical brown. This is more like brownish grayish color. It kind of changes color, as per the lighting. So currently I am in my room, and I obviously have got white lights over here, so it is giving you a bit more grayish tone than brown. But if you see them during the day, it will actually give you a bit more brownish tone compared to gray. But apart from this, I'm going to show you one sneaker that I don't think I've shown on my channel in the past. So these are Air Force One High in that wheat colorway. So these are definitely used, and I used to wear them quite often back in the day when I didn't have a lot of sneakers. And I have these in my collection for the past 4, maybe 5 years now. So I got them a bit early, but I haven't worn these in the last 2 years, because obviously it does not get that cold here in Delhi NCR where I live. So I do not get a lot of chances to wear them. Last time I wore them was when I was in Kashmir, and we went in a snowy area. So these are perfect for that. I'll maybe show you some pictures here and there. Now coming to the second color in this category, we're going to talk about green colored sneakers real quick. I do not have a lot of green colored sneakers. I only have a couple of them. The first one is your typical dark green or a pine green color. These are Adidas Campers, the older version, and made with really good quality suede. I got these a few years ago, and I still have them. And I do not wear them during the summer or the spring season. I generally bring them out during this fall and winter, because they do complement my outfits really well. But apart from this, this is one that I've recently got. Not like recently, like I got these last year. This is Asics Gel NYC. This is more like olive green color, but apart from that olive green, we also have a little bit of gray, we have a little bit of beige, and we obviously have this dark gray color, and it actually matches something like this well. That's how I styled it. This is a windbreaker that I got last season. And now coming to the fourth category. The fourth category is a nice, simple, neutral colored silhouette that does not stand out, that might not be the most attractive piece in your entire outfit, but it kind of blends in really well. So two colors that I would recommend that does that job perfectly. One is gray and second is blue. A couple of gray colored sneaker options that I would like to show you. So something like this, a very nice light gray color that does complement your outfit really well, and it does blend in very well. I mean, you can wear such lighter gray colored sneakers with anything. I mean, even with an outfit that I'm wearing right now, it would look good. Apart from this, this is another that I got, a very similar shade of gray. This is Adidas Campus 00S, a light gray colored sneaker with a lot of white on it. And the second color in this category, which is blue, just gonna show you a couple of different options. Something like these. This is Air Force One, and I've forgotten the specific name for this. But I like this silhouette because it has a lot of white in it. So I can wear it during summer season, I can wear it during spring, summer, fall, and generally during winter as well. So this is a very good sneaker that I found. I don't know how many years ago. This was probably 2019. That is the year when I used to buy every Air Force One that I could find at a good price. Second example of that is this one. Now, this is one sneaker that I generally do not wear during summer, but bring them out during fall and winter season. I've forgotten the name for this specific one as well, but this is a bit different than your regular Air Force One. First of all, the material, it is more like denim, if I'm able to show it to you properly. And apart from this blue, we also have a little darker shade of blue, which is a little navy blue on the back. Now, in the fifth category, we have sneakers which have got 3 or 4 different colors combined on them. Specifically, the 3 or 4 different colors that I've talked about. Like your brown, gray, beige, a little bit of black. So I have a lot of such sneakers in my collection that have got a lot of different colors coming in together. And I'm going to give you the example for that. This is a perfect example for this. This is Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. We have your black. Instead of a typical white, we have more like a creamish color. And on the back, we have a really nice brown. This is definitely a perfect sneaker for fall and winter season. This is actually the first sneaker that I got from my YouTube income. So this is definitely special and it looks really nice. I love how they fit on my feet. I love the comfort. I love the look. So Air Jordan 1 Low is a great sneaker that you can go for. Another really good example for that is this one. This is a new sneaker, not typically new. I got it a couple of months ago, but I haven't worn these out yet. So they're like in a perfect condition. This is Air Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year. Third one that I would like to talk about is something like this. This is an Air Jordan 3 Desert Elephant. That was the name of it. We have a lot of brown used on the silhouette, and it's obviously a predominant black. Instead of white, we have beige. We also have a little bit of beige on the outside. I'm not going to show, it's too dirty. And we also have a little bit of that orange hint on it that stands out. So this is one sneaker that I wear the most during fall and winter season. Somehow this sneaker just goes well with everything that I wear during the season. Coming to the sixth category, the sixth one is actually not a sneaker. I'm going to talk about a pair of boots, which I think is an essential item during this fall and winter season. Everybody knows that boots are perfect for fall and winter season. And I'm going to quickly show you the one that I got last year for myself. This is from an Indian brand called as Craft and Glory. I came across this brand through some Instagram ads because I was looking for Chelsea boots, specifically in the tan brown color, and I really liked the entire experience of buying the silhouette. Let me quickly show you these. They also come with a nice dust bag, but here are the shoes. Look at the color first. Look at that shine in the leather. It is creasing a little bit because I did wear them a couple of times. Quickly, what I can remember about the silhouette, they come with the Goodyear welding, which is a special technology on how they stitch the upper part of the silhouette with the midsole. It is supposed to be quite durable. This is my first silhouette that has got Goodyear welding in it, so I'm not sure how it is going to be, but overall I think it looks really nice. Now coming to the seventh and the last category in today's video, This category is sort of a combination of a few sneakers that you can avoid plus a few alternatives to such sneakers. So when I say sneakers that you should avoid wearing brighter colored sneakers. Do not go for your typical orange, yellow, or a bright red colored sneakers. Just to give you a few examples, something like this, a very bright orange colored sneaker. You should avoid such colors, or even something like these. I mean, this is definitely one of the uh, oddest sneaker in my collection. But yeah, during this fall and winter season, you should avoid such bright color sneakers. You should, in fact, go for a bit more muted colors during this fall and winter season. Just to give you an example, instead of a bright yellow, you can go for something like this. This is a Jordan 1 High Pollen. This is not a typical bright yellow, but this is more like a mustard yellow with obviously a lot of black on it. This is a perfect sneaker for fall and winter season. Instead of a bright red, you can go for something like a maroon. Here are these. So this is a Van Skate High, and this is a comfy cush in the burgundy color. So instead of a bright red, you can go for a bit like towards like maroon, wine, burgundy colored sneakers, because they're not as bright like a red, but they're more like a darker shade of that color tone. And one more example that I would like to give you of this muted tone is one of my recent sneaker pickups. This is a pair of Comet Vulcans. This is one sneaker which wherein you have got colors like red and brown, but this is obviously not your typical bright red. This is more like your brick red color, and we have a lot of brown on it as well. So this is also another way on how you can wear brighter colors but in a bit more muted tones. That's it for today's video. I'm really sorry the video was a bit too long, but we had to go through so many different sneakers. We had to go through so many different categories, and not gonna take much of your time. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button down there. Do let me know down in the comment section what you think about me making such videos. Which colored sneakers do you wear most often during this fall and winter season? Subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end, if you stayed with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.